Телефон, который способен выдержать самые экстремальные условия, представляю вам лучшее изделие в своем классе OUKITEL WP10 5G. Ему не страшна вода, удары об асфальт, даже наезд автомобиля. Он оснащен ударопрочным корпусом и защищенным экраном с олеофобным покрытием, показывающим хорошую яркую картинку, на нем можно смотреть фильм. Большой 6,67-дюймовый дисплей с разрешением Full HD – это почти как у 12 iPhone. Мобильник оснащен потрясающей камерой, с помощью которой можно записывать видеоролики разрешением 4К при 30 кадрах в секунду. Здесь 8 гигабайт оперативки, 128 гигабайт флеш-памяти и 8-ядерный мобильный процессор, позволяющий играть в современные игры на высоких настройках.
Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech, and this is my unboxing and review of the OUKITEL WP5G. And let's not waste any time unboxing this bad boy. A nice welcome letter there from OUKITEL, and there you see the specs of this device. The star spec here though is the 8,000 milliampere battery capacity. Incredible. And here you see the paperwork that comes with this phone, USB-C to USB-A, and an 18-watt charging brick. And so look at this phone. It's a rugged beast, but it's got good build quality. There you see it, 5G OUKITEL, ready to go. And let's get into this phone, guys, with an intro price of $399. Check the links in the description for details. Let's go ahead and review this bad boy. Talking about design, we have a 17.6mm 380-gram device. It's mil standard 810G with IP6869 certification. It's got a nice rugged texture to it, and you got this SOS and remappable button as well. Very clicky, solid build quality on this device with a high-speed capacitive side-mounted fingerprint scanner. And here we go, guys, for the drop test. I did a 1 meter, 2 meter, and a throw test on this phone onto straight rocks and almost rubble here, and it did not suffer a single scratch. Still in perfect condition, but here we go from 2 meters up. These rugged phones are just getting even more powerful, but can this withstand a 10-foot throw across the way? There it goes. Boom! And it was completely fine, guys, no scratches. This rugged rubber material really stands up, and the OUKITEL WP10 5G is truly a rugged beast. Talking about display, we have a 6.67-inch IPS LCD, full HD, and there's minimal ghosting on this display. It's a solid panel, and it does get plenty bright as well, but it is LCD, keep that in mind. But it's basically the size of all the Xiaomi phones I've reviewed with Google Apps pre-installed. It's a solid display for watching content. Yes, the centered punch hole I do appreciate. Larger bezels as usual on these types of rugged phones, but it's still a pretty immersive experience. But don't look for L1 on this phone. L3 only here, guys, so no HD Netflix capability on this phone. Talking about performance, and this is a good one, the Dimensity 800 with 8 gigs of DDR4X RAM, 128 gigs of UFS 2.1, and it's a fast, smooth experience, just like the Ulefone Armor 10 5G. I really do like this Dimensity 800 chipset, and it does have Android 10 out of the box, a nice, clean, no-bloat version. And in gaming, it is also a joy. It is basically going to manage any game you throw at it, whether it be Asphalt 9, even Genshin Impact, I think should run perfectly fine on this device. And most importantly, it stays cool to the touch with the rubberized finish on the back. A solid gaming experience on this phone. But 5G capability is the even better experience, and here are all the bands that this phone supports, and the 5G speeds were some of the best that I've seen on any phone this year. But it's not just these 5G bands. Have a look here at the network carriers that the OUKITEL WP10 5G supports. And the star of the show though here is the battery life. With an 8,000 mAh capacity, 18-watt fast charging, this phone will last 2 to 3 days easy. And here you see the single bottom firing speaker on this OUKITEL WP10. Let's have a listen. And last but not least, the cameras. We have a 48 megapixel IMX582 with a 13 megapixel 120 degree field of view ultra wide camera. Yes, you have the 2 megapixel macro and depth, but basically you'll be using these two main cameras on this phone, and the quality is actually really good. This is the same camera that was on the Mi 9T, and that phone had a solid shooter from last year, so it's not a flagship level camera, but it will get the job done both in day and night. And just sharing here a few more samples of the shots and nighttime and daytime video that I've taken with this WP10 5G.